Hello everyone, my name is Rahab from Africa Guided School. Welcome to task of day number 2. I would like to welcome each and every one of you for being with us tonight. All right, so today we're going to do task of day 2, but before we do task of day 2, I would like us to go back on yesterday's task just to do a quick one. Last night we had a task of day 1, which was you were given 2 tests that you had to do and go through them, and you also had documents on our spreadsheet about the regulations of Triple M and about the founder of Triple M, Mr. Sergi Mavrodi, and the risks that we have in our community and in our from everywhere where you are there, you'll always find that there are risks. All right, and then there were 10 facts about MMM community that you had to read for yourself and educate yourself with. Right. And then there was a form that you had to fill in, which was a test, just a simple thing for you to do before we can start the um, the general things that we are going to be going through to in the guided school. All right, it was pass the test, how it works, and then the second one was pass the test on knowledge of the regulations. You have to fill in those forms, choosing options and answering a couple of questions that were given on both forms, and I think you were able to see and view your results. But then for all those who say, I can see that my results are marked incorrect or are not yet marked, or my name is in green, or my name is in red, or my name is in purple, you have nothing to worry about. It's an automated system whereby if you have answered the questions, and then it's going to show a green light. So you have nothing to worry about. All right. Okay, guys, I've just shared the attendance register. I've just shared the register, and some of you guys are saying that it's not viewable. It looks like it's closed. Yes, I did say to you guys last night that this form is only open for a couple of minutes, even hours, like from now up until 8:30, maybe. I'm not sure, but then our authorities in the guided school, they open and they close it for a short period of time. When you attend the meeting, then you're able to view it and you're able to fill it in so that we may see how many people are in our meeting for tonight and who came in and attended our meeting. So I've just asked one of our authorities to open up a form so that you may fill it in. And please do not panic. You have nothing to worry about, and it's going to be open, and then you'll have to fill in your details and then you'll be fine. All right. Okay, guys, today's task is task of day 2. As you can see in your spreadsheet, we have introductory video whereby you can just view the video and listen over to what the video has for us. It's just simple basic things of how to do today's task, right? And then it said, read the document, what is Triple M? A lot of people do not know what MMM is, especially the ones that are involved in our MMM community. So this document will educate them more about what MMM really is. All right, this document that you've been given in our spreadsheet, it is our website, our MMM RSA website, whereby it talks more about what MMM is all about, what is the main purpose of MMM in our community, in our lives, and in our society as well. Okay, so if you view the document, let me just see if I can view it quickly. Okay, it says MMM Global. What is MMM? We will tell you about the MMM community in detail, about its ideas, the work principle, and the purpose. But if you first want to get a general idea about our MMM community, read the regulation and then return to this page. All right, this is what the document is saying. If you are able to, if you saw it during the day, you will know what I'm talking about. All right, it goes on saying, MMM is a global mutual aid community. How do we help each other? We donate money. In today's world, all people need money. One who has no money is supported by someone else. Right, the community members donate money peer-to-peer to each other. MMM only connects the donator and the receiver. MMM is a financial social network where people sign up, specify their contact details, as well as the account which they want to receive the money on. You might be at a loss. Why would anybody need to donate money to me? Right. Okay, here it says, why do participants of MMM donate money to each other? You will read for yourself there. Why do participants of MMM donate money to each other? You will learn some of the things that you didn't know of. All right, how does MMM work? Um, you also learn, how can I take a decision? Should I join the MMM community or not? Right, that's what the document has for us. Okay, and we also have in a spreadsheet for today, task of day 2, we have the 10 facts about MMM community that I read out to you yesterday, last night. And these 10 facts about MMM, they're very, but very important for you to know, because you're going to be a guide in the future and you're going to have such questions whereby people want to know what is happening in our community. They do not want to make you angry at I don't know what. Some people, when you ask some questions, they feel so uh, defensive and everything. But then these are the things that you need to know as a guide, that in future, when you have such questions, you will be able to answer them freely and with um with the knowledge that you have received from the guided school. Okay, it takes 10 facts about MMM. MMM is an innovative and experimental platform where people donate money directly to each other. You can read the document and then educate yourself more about the thing in the documents about the 10 facts of MMM. All right, guys, I can see that a lot of people are concerned about the form. I did say the form it's closed, but I've asked one of our authorities to open it up for us so that you will be able to fill in your details. If it's not opening, you have nothing to worry about. Do not panic. It's not your fault. All right. Okay. So, okay, I think the form is open now. You are able to fill in your details. Let me see. Let me just view if it's opening. Yes, excellent. Now the form is open for you guys to view. Details the task of day 2. Task of day 2, batch 140. Then you continue on and filling in the details, your name, your email address, and everything. All right. Okay, I just spoke to one of our authorities and they've opened this form for you to fill it in. Okay, so let's move on to today's theme. Okay, just please hold on for me for a second. Right. Okay, so read about the evolution of Triple M. There is a document here that speaks more about the revolution of Triple M. Okay, you can just read for yourself and educate yourself, preparing yourself for this guided school. Okay, just see here if I'm able to view my screen so that you may be able to see in our spreadsheet. All right, I believe that you can view my screen right now. Okay, this is the spreadsheet that we have for batch 140. This is read about the evolution of Triple M. All right. Okay, here it says evolution of Triple M. This is very important. You need to read. You need to read and educate yourself. This document is very important. It says MMM is the world's largest community of mutual aid and donation exchange. Now, MMM unites millions of people from Europe, Asia, Africa, America. But in order to reach the current level, the community had to travel a long way to develop and to improvement to develop and to improve associated with difficulties. The purpose of MMM is to make financial relations between people fair. This goal has never changed, but the tactics to achieve it has evolved. All right, MMM in 1994. Okay, you're just gonna read there. It says the history of MMM began in 1989, then in Moscow. Then you can read for yourself there. Okay, you can just read down there. Stock generation, MMM in 2011. Okay, and then it says MMM in 2012. Global experiment. Pause mode instead of restart. Global General Goals, Goal Solutions. Okay. All right. So you can just read the evolution of triple M. It's going to help you. Believe you me, it's going to help you in the future, and it's going to help you. Like maybe let's say, for instance, like I said when in the beginning of our meeting, that you've always had questions about some of the things, but you didn't know um, where to get answers. You can always get answers on our website, or rather, you can just go through the documents and find a quiet place, listen to what you're reading, and understand. Okay, that is the evolution of triple M. Okay, says here, pass the test, the evolution of triple M. You will find out one of our forms here that you're going to fill them in and answer a couple of questions as you had done yesterday. Okay, and then says here, watch the video. You're going to watch. Sorry, you're going to watch a video here about the pyramida. All right, and then here it says founder of triple M. Our leader, Mr. Mavrodi, you're going to read about him in this document and learn of his youth, learn about where Mr. Mavrodi is coming from, the days of his youth, um, and his quotes, the revival of Triple M, literary activity, the arrest and trial, member of parliament. Okay, you can just read for yourself here. Okay, let me just read this first thing. Okay, it says Serge Mavrodi is a founder and leader of the Triple M social financial community. MMM is sure to be his life work, but not the only one. Serge Mavrodi had a degree in mathematics, worked as a programmer, and took part in the development of the first operating system. The company he founded was one of the leading computer equipment distributors in Russia. He was a deputy of the Russian parliament. His literary works were published and they are sold in bookstores. Two of his screenplays were made into movies. His poems were turned into songs. Right. Um, I've just noticed a few points about Mr. Monverdi that I didn't know of. All right. So when you go down and reading, you will know more about Mr. Mavrodi. Okay, so here there is a test that says pass the test on Sergio Mavrodi biography. You're going to find a form here that you need to fill in regards to what we just read here about Mr. Mavrodi. Okay, sorry, here is the form. You're gonna fill in your name, email address, what's the nationality of Mr. Mavrodi. You're gonna type in here. You're gonna fill in the nation that you know Mr. Mavrodi is from this document that we just read together. Okay. It says, when was the first MMM company founded by Mr. Sergei Mavrodi? There are three options here, then you're going to choose the correct one. What's the name of Mavrodi's first book that was released? Is it Prison Diaries? Is it Son of Lucifer? Or The History of Triple M? Okay, it says, what year MMM was revived by Mr. Mavrodi? Is it 1994 or 1992 or 2011? Just going to choose a correct option from here. It says, what government institution was Mr. Mavrodi elected to? Was it a Ministry of International Affairs, or was it Business Development Committees, or was it State Duma? Right, and then you can just submit your test and wait for our upcoming day's task. Okay, guys, that is it that we have for you for tonight. I believe that most of you guys have already done. I'm sorry. You have done. You fill in the form about the evolution of Triple M and the biography of Mr. Mavrodi. You've already filled in the details, and you're okay. You're good to go for tomorrow's lecture. All right. But guys, if you have any questions, I'm open to take your questions now. If you say mentor, there are a couple of questions that I need to ask. You may ask now. But then, as I had already said last night, that this live streaming, as long as you have the link, you can, as long as you have the link of this YouTube live streaming, you will be able to view it as many times as you can in the future. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about, or for you to question me to say whatever that I said in the beginning of our meeting. That is really unnecessary. You can listen to this over and over again and educate yourself on it. Okay. Let's say, for instance, there are people who are working night shift, so they are unable to be with us in our meeting, so they can always listen in the early hours of the morning tomorrow. So, do I have any questions on live here on YouTube? Do I have any questions? Hillary, do you have any questions? Caesar, do you have any questions in regards to today's lecture? Please do not ask me things that I do not know of. Do not ask me about. Do not ask me things that I don't know. Ask me about anything that is in regards to tonight's lecture. Okay, so I'll be taking questions now. No. Okay. Okay. Do we have any questions? Can I take questions on Skype? Guys, if you say you can't hear me, I don't think it's true because my network is very fine. So it means that where you are right now, there is no network. Okay. Do we have any questions? I'm taking questions. Okay. Do you have any questions? Simon? Do you have questions, Goldfire? Do you have questions, David McDonald? Okay. David just asked me a question and said, is the task to test just the one test we need to do? Okay. Okay, let me just view my screen for this few minutes. Right, we're gonna finish our meeting now. As you can see, I'm on our spreadsheet now for batch 140. Okay, here it says pass the test. It is different from this one of the regulations. All right, last night you had how it works, and then you had knowledge of the regulation. There were only two. And for tonight also, there's two. It's the evolution of Triple M and the biography of Mr. Mavrodi. Those are the only ones that we have for tonight. Right. So I think I've answered your question if you were asking in regards to how many tasks or tests are you guys given for tonight. I believe that there are some of you who have completed them. Okay, so can we have any questions? Okay. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for attending our meeting for tonight. I hope to see you again tomorrow night. Okay. Okay, let me just take these 2 seconds for me to say something. Tomorrow night, we're all going to be here at 8 p.m. South Africa time and at 7 p.m. Nigeria time. So please tell your colleagues that they need to be here because we will be doing task of day 3. This needs your concentration. It needs your full attention. We're going to be doing SWOT analysis and YouTube channel. The link for your batch 140 for you to view tomorrow's task, it's going to be viewable at 12 midnight from my side. All right, so you can just go through the document from the spreadsheet for batch 140, and you will see that there are documents that you were given and how to create a SWOT analysis and how to YouTube channel. All right, you can just go through them. Do not do them and complete and say, I have already done them, so now what's the next step? No, you can just do them practically, and then when I come in the evening, I will tell you step by step on tomorrow's lecture. I will tell you what to do and what not to do. All right. because there are a lot of things that you need to know on how to do such things. Okay, so guys, that is it that I have for you for tonight. Do you have any questions? Okay, I see that we do not have any questions, guys. Okay, so you need to be here, Ausani, and avail yourself. Tell your colleagues that they also need to be here so that we may do task of day 3 together. If you have any questions while I'm still hosting the meeting, you can ask in the message box, or rather you can ask on Skype. If you have network issues, it's not my problem. It's not YouTube's problem. It means that it's your problem. But then you, in future, you may listen to tonight's lecture. All right. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for attending our meeting. Have a beautiful evening. Until we meet again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. South Africa time and at 7 p.m. Nigeria time. If you have any questions during the day, please ask me tomorrow in regards to SWOT analysis and YouTube channel. After the meeting, not before the meeting. I'm not allowed to give you task lectures before the meeting starts at 8 p.m. Our lecture started at 8 p.m. and that's it. All right. Thank you so much for attending our meeting. I wish you guys all the best up until the last day. God bless you. Good night.